He got text messages from someone who doesn't exist. Messages predicting events that hadn't happened yet, including something terrifying: his own funeral. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most disturbing real mysteries ever reported. Before we begin, comment what you think this was: a glitch in reality, a warning, or something worse. Like the video, subscribe for daily dark mysteries, and check the link in the comments. Everything started on a quiet Tuesday night. A man named Daniel received a text from an unknown number. No contact name, no profile photo, no message history. Just one sentence: "I'm sorry about what's going to happen tomorrow." Confused, Daniel replied, asking who it was and what they meant. The response never came. He brushed it off as a wrong number, a harmless prank, and went to sleep, completely unaware that his life was about to unravel. The silence from the other end was more unsettling than any threat. It was a cold, digital void, an abyss staring back at him through his phone screen. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched, not by a person, but by something else entirely. Something that existed just beyond the veil of his understanding. He checked his locks one last time that night, a new unfamiliar anxiety creeping into his bones. The message sat there, a single line of text holding an unknown weight, a promise of something he couldn't yet see. 24 hours later, Daniel was driving home from work. The sky was overcast, the air heavy with an unspoken tension. As he navigated a familiar intersection, a large truck seemingly appeared out of nowhere, running a red light. The screech of tires was followed by the sickening crunch of metal. His car was violently swiped. Miraculously, he survived, crawling from the wreckage with only minor injuries, his body trembling, his mind reeling. As he sat on the curb, paramedics checking him over, his phone buzzed in his pocket. He pulled it out, his hand still shaking. Another message from the same unknown number had arrived. "I tried to warn you." A cold dread washed over him, far colder than the shock of the accident. This wasn't a prank, this was something else. He immediately tried to call the number, but the call wouldn't connect. He checked the number against every public database he could find online. Nothing. It was a ghost number, a digital phantom. It didn't exist in any phone directory or service provider's records. It was as if the message had been sent from nowhere. Daniel became obsessed. He had to know who, or what, was sending him these cryptic warnings. He was a software engineer by trade, so he began his own digital investigation, trying to trace the origin of the number. He dug through network packets, source codes, and routing data, but every path he followed led to a dead end. The number had no associated service provider, no registered SIM card, no digital footprint whatsoever. It defied all logic of modern telecommunications. It was as if the sender wasn't part of our world at all, broadcasting from some other plane of existence, a place where the rules of our reality didn't apply. His screen would flicker with abstract glitch animations, streams of code turning into digital chaos as he chased this ghost through the machine. The deeper he dug, the more impossible it seemed. The sender was a void, an anomaly, a terrifying glitch in the fabric of the system we all trust. One night, the terror escalated beyond anything he could have imagined. He was jolted awake around 3 in the morning by the incessant buzzing of his phone on the nightstand. It was vibrating non-stop. He grabbed it, his heart pounding in his chest. 7 new messages had arrived in rapid succession. Each one was more disturbing than the last. They were short, fragmented phrases. "They found a way. The timeline is unstable. It's too late to change it now." The final message, the 7th one, was the one that broke him. It read, "I'm sorry I couldn't stop it. Your funeral is on Thursday." But the most chilling part wasn't the message itself. It was the timestamp. It was dated 3 weeks in the future. He stared at the screen, the pale blue light illuminating his horrified face. He was looking at a premonition of his own death, sent from an impossible source, on a date that hadn't even happened yet. The room felt colder, the shadows deeper, as the weight of that future date settled upon him. Frantic, Daniel knew he couldn't keep this to himself. He needed proof. He needed someone else to see it. He called his closest friends, his brother, showing them the chain of messages, the impossible future. They were skeptical but deeply unsettled. He took screenshots, dozens of them, saving them to his laptop, to a cloud backup, and sending them to his friends for safekeeping. He felt a small sliver of relief, thinking that at least now, there was a record. But the next morning, something was wrong. He woke up and immediately checked his phone. The entire message thread was gone, not deleted, as if he had done it himself. It was completely erased, vanished without a trace from his device. He frantically checked his laptop, his cloud storage, his friends' phones. The screenshots were gone too, wiped clean from every device they'd been saved on. It was a digital cleansing, precise and absolute. Then, Daniel himself vanished. One moment he was there, a man terrified for his life, and the next, he was gone. No signs of a struggle, no forced entry, no clues left behind. Only his phone remained, sitting on his kitchen counter, still turned on, its screen dark and silent, waiting, still receiving messages. The final message didn't arrive on Daniel's phone. 1 month after he disappeared, on the exact Thursday that the funeral message had predicted, his brother's phone vibrated. He looked down and saw a new message from a number he didn't recognize, but he knew. He felt it in his bones. It was the same mysterious, non-existent number that had haunted his brother. He opened it with trembling hands. There was only one chilling sentence, a final, horrifying confession that made his blood run cold. I tried again, but he wasn't supposed to survive. And just as quickly as it appeared, the message, the number, and the entire thread vanished. It disappeared forever, leaving nothing behind but an unanswered, terrifying question. Who was sending the messages? And what did they mean by he wasn't supposed to survive? Was Daniel's initial survival of the car crash an anomaly they were trying to correct? What do you think happened to Daniel? Was this a warning from another timeline, a branching reality where he had already died? Was it a message from his future self, desperately trying to change his own fate? Or was it something far more sinister, a glitch in the universe, an error in the code of our existence being corrected by an unseen force? Let me know your theory in the comments. The truth about what happened to Daniel and the phantom number that haunted him remains one of the darkest, most unsettling mysteries of the digital age. It serves as a chilling reminder that there are forces at play we don't understand, and sometimes the most terrifying ghosts are the ones living inside our machines. Like the video, subscribe for more daily dark mysteries, and check the link in the comments for something you need to see. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and always question the shadows.